Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Sad Sangat Ji, in the run-up to Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj's Gurpurab this week, we've been asked to share a favourite Sakhi about Maharaj Ji, and although there's hundreds of favourite Sakhis, each filled with gems and beautiful examples of Sikhya, of Prem, of devotion and sacrifice, there's one small Sakhi that Das would like to share, which highlights the love that Gursikhs would have for Satguru Sahib Ji and their bhajans, their commands. This Sakhi is of a Gursikh called Bhai Bela Ji. If we take our minds back to the court of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj at Sri Anandapur Sahib Ji, Bhai Bela Ji had requested to stay with the Singhs and become a Sevadar of Satguru Ji. Maharaj Ji had replied they agreed, but under the condition that Bhai Bela Ji would take on a seva. And Bhai Bela Ji replied, they said that, Maharaj, I have no qualities or education. I would be no use in the langar as I can't cook, and nor can I use any shastra or read Gurbani and take part in the darbar. And Sangat Ji, this could have been for many reasons. Possibly they were uneducated, or they had some sort of learning disability, or they just never had the opportunity to learn. But still, Guru Sahib Ji, in their full form of compassion and kirpa, Maharaj Ji would never give up on anyone who came to them with humility. Maharaj Ji blessed anyone that came to them, no matter their background and their education. They assigned Bhai Bela Ji the duty of looking after the horses and stables. And actually, if you look into our Itihas, you will see that this is a great Mahan Seva that many other Gursikhs would do as well. And how amazing is this? Satguru Sahib Ji would even start to teach Santhya of Gurbani to Bhai Bela Ji. We can imagine how much of a busy schedule Maharaj Ji had, how they would travel and save this dunya, how they would spend time completing their daily duties. But still, Satguru Sahib Ji, in the peak of Daya, they would take time out to teach Bhai Bela Ji a line from Sri Japji Sahib each day. Bhai Bela Ji would come to Guruji's presence and Maharaj would recite one line for him to learn. Socha soch na hovai, je sochi lakh baar. Just one line, and then Bhai Bela Ji would spend the whole day doing his seva of cleaning the stables, cleaning the horses, and he wouldn't speak, he wouldn't say anything else. All day he would just concentrate on that line given by Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. He would all day spend his time doing seva and reciting Socha soch na hovai, je sochi lakh baar. And each day, as the days passed, he would slowly learn another line and another line of Sri Japji Sahib. And look at Bhai Bela Ji's dedication as well. Even now during our Santhya, we are taught by our Ustads कि 25 बारी अभ्यास करना, कि we are to practice our Santhya at least 25 times. Here we have a Gursikh who can't even read Gurmukhi, he can't recognize the letters, but still he's practicing the Santhya all day. So Sangat Ji, the Sakhi continues. Bhai Bela Ji came to Guru Sahib Ji to receive his next lesson, but it just so happened that Maharaj was busy and they were about to leave. They were about to get onto their horse to travel away. And Bhai Bela Ji got in the way of Maharaj Ji leaving. He said, Maharaj, give me the next lesson. I'm ready for the next lesson. Now, Satguru Sahib Ji creating this Sakhi and teaching for us as well. Maharaj Ji at the time replied, Maharaj Ji said, Ki Bhai Bela, na waqt vichara, na vela. And for all the Gursikhs watching this, they understood Maharaj is saying to Bhai Bela Ji, now is not the time. And na waqt vichara, nor does Bhai Bela Ji consider the circumstance that Maharaj Ji is in, that Maharaj Ji is just about to leave, they're about to get onto their horse. But Bhai Bela Ji, as he heard this bhajan of Maharaj Ji, he did matha tek, namaskar, and he left to continue his daily duties. Now, what happened next might sound a bit strange, but this was the beautiful innocence of Bhai Bela Ji. As he started to do his usual seva of cleaning the horses, just like he would normally recite the line of Sri Japji Sahib that he'd just been taught, today he was reciting the bhajan that he had heard from Guru Gobind Singh Ji. All day he would do the seva and he would repeat कि पाई बेला ना वक्त विचार ना वेला, पाई बेला ना वक्त विचार ना वेला. And he would recite this again and again with love and devotion, and treating it just as he treated every other line of Sri Japji Sahib. He didn't even think to himself, "Ke mera na, my name, why would that be in Sri Japji Sahib?" He just took it as Maharaji's instruction and said Sat Bachan, and in complete blind faith, Bhai Bela Ji continued reciting this line all day. All the other Gursikhs, they would hear Bhai Bela Ji say this and they would laugh, and some would start mocking him. They would say that he's lost the plot, he's unpad, he's uneducated, he doesn't know what he's doing, what he's saying. Bhai Bela Ji would just ignore them and continue to recite the phrase, keen to memorize this so that he could impress Maharaji the following day by reciting it correctly. The next day comes Sad Sangat Ji, and Bhai Bela Ji goes to Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj to recite the line that he'd so lovingly learnt over the past day. And the other Gursikhs, they also gathered waiting to see Maharaji get angry for reciting Sri Japji Sahib wrong by adding this new line which contained his own name. Surely Guru Sahib Ji would punish Bhai Bela Ji, who is distorting Japji Sahib, distorting Gurbani. But Sad Sangat Ji, we know where the Sakhi is going. We know the nature of our Pita, our father, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, whose Gurpurab we are celebrating. Bhai Bela Ji, he recites Japji Sahib and he gets to the last line that he had just learnt, and he recites it out aloud in front of all the Sangat. Bhai Bela, na vakt bichare, na Bela. And all the Sangat start to laugh at Bhai Bela Ji, who stands there in Nimrata with his hands folded in front of Guru Sahib Ji. Satguru Sahib Ji, as we know from Gurbani, Maharaj Ji says ke ape saran pavaida mere govinda har bhagat jana rakh laja jiyo. Guru Sahib Ji's way, their nature is that they preserve the honour, the laj, the image of their pyari Gursikhs. The Satguru Sahib Ji, they get up from their throne, and instead of being angry or telling Bhai Bela Ji off, Maharaj Ji embraces Bhai Bela Ji. He holds Bhai Bela Ji tight to their chest and they shower him with blessings upon blessings. Maharaj Ji says to the Sangat, and this is a teaching for us as well, Maharaj Ji says, this is a true Sikh of mine, this is a Gurmukh. He doesn't let his own intelligence get in the way of the Guru's bhajans. He trusts and believes each and every bhajan, the teaching of Guru, without letting his intellect, his own mat, his own manmat, take over and decide what is right and what is wrong. Maharaj Ji blessed Bhai Bela Ji further, and Guru Sahib Ji, as the Sakhi shows, they made sure that no one was left out in receiving these blessings. This is the greatness, the praise of our amazing Father. Sad Sangat Ji, on the Gurpurab of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, we need to think as well, how many bachans of our Guru have we heard? How much Bani have we heard? Do we have that same love and faith in the teachings of our Guru? Do we implement our Rahat and Sikhya of the Guru, or do we let our manmat decide on the path that we follow? Have we been blessed with Amrit and taken on a complete Puran Guru, or are we stuck in this materialistic dunya, this world? And look at Bhai Bela Ji's love for Santhya, for reading Gurbani. Do we take time out to learn our Gurbani Santhya? Do we practice with our complete prem and Sharda? There's so many different teachings contained in just this one small Sakhi. May Maharaj Ji bless us with that same love and devotion of Dhan Bhai Bela Ji. May we become worthy to call ourselves the sons and daughters of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. In sharing the Sakhi, I would have made countless mistakes. Please forgive me. Lekha katena shuti hai kin kin bhulan har baksan har baks le nanak par utar. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.